Hi you guys, we are back again with another tutorial. This is a crash course. So I'm using the Velvet Tower 246 and I'm doing it on a dome cap. But today I am doing it on my client because she is alopecia, and I wanted to show you guys how to do it not just on a mannequin, but you could do it on a client as well. So her cap is too big, and you see me do this when I'm working with my mannequin on my canvas block. When the cap is too big, I go in and I glue it. Now sometimes you can sew it, and will make a video showing you guys that later. But I did tighten that cap, and don't bother if it buckle a little bit, that's completely fine. So as I do any other time, I did stretch that track, and this is the 2-inch out of the 246. Now make sure that you pay attention, because what you're going to do is you're going to do this all the way up until you run out. But now, when you get to the sideburns, you're not going to have it super wide, only about 1.5 inches apart. And you're going to start laying that down as well. And I do it in pieces because on a dome cap, that cap sits further back than it would if you were doing a quick weave. So you're going to go all the way up, and your main goal is to try and get those tracks as further up as possible, but don't space them too far apart, but don't do them too close because you will run out of hair. So you're going to use your glue, and I just did that to show you guys where I wanted to place my closure, because I do have people complaining about, oh, the closure too far back. But this is what I like to do. You could do yours how you want to, but I am now going to my 4-inch because I'm beginning to build volume. And I did decide to show you guys that with the glue lines, I put those there just as indicators to show you guys where I will be tracking, but always look at it in a V shape so that you don't, build too much volume and it starts to get bulky. Then you may put too much on yourself when it's time to cut it down. But I did want to mention that this originally was a reel that was super fast, but I did decide to slow it down for you guys. So this is the 6-inch bundle, and I am double tracking. So I wasn't just double tracking on the 6-inch. I did this for the 4-inch as well, but just wanted to tell you that. So you are going from side to side, and in this tutorial you can see that I placed those glue lines there so you can see. But I'm adding that splash of color, and this is the Empire 613. All I did was just cut a few strips, and you can do as many as you want. She just wanted just a splash. She didn't want to do too much. But you're going to go from side to side, continue to go all the way back with that. You're going to go all the way back until you get to like a circle to get ready to close it in. But what I did here is I went back to my 4-inch only because I wanted to build some more volume, because you won't necessarily use all of the 4-inch. But now I am using the closure out of the pack, and I am cutting the lace from around it, and then I did flat iron that to make it look better and flatten it out, and now I'm gluing it down. Now you don't have to do this, you can make your own, but if you do use the pack closure, please make sure that you press it down in the middle. But if you flat iron it, it should lay down seamlessly. So this is how it looks whenever you lay everything down, and this is pretty simple. Anybody who's been doing quick weaves, you already know how to do the in-between work. So now I am using that razor blade, my single blade razor comb. And if you can't find this in store, like I said, you can always purchase it from my website, and I will link that in the description. But I did want to mention to you guys that if you would like to join my legacy tier, I do have that open as well. And in there I do have it's going to be access based. Every month I do live tutorial trainings. You guys will have direct access to me coaching, and a lot of more, a lot of the questions that people have, I will be answering those. I'll give you guys full access to be able to directly get that one-on-one help that you need with these questions that a lot of people have. I know that I have a lot of questions in the comments and I can't get around to them, but if you're in the legacy subscription here on YouTube, you do get a lot of those questions answered, because everything is in real time. Everything is completely about access based. You get that one-on-one training. You get to watch me do this stuff live, ask questions along the way in that. And I also give you a I give discounts on all of my tutorial courses that I do have. So if you're in that subscription, you will be able to purchase all of my tutorials at discounted price. That's something that I'm giving you as a thank you just for investing in your career. So what I'm doing now is I'm thinning out around the edges, and I did do a shorts reel explaining this, that this is how you get that natural look. You want to make sure that you shave down that hair super thin, because if you don't, it's not going to look thin at all. It's going to look like a wig, and this honestly looks like a natural quick weave on her, but this is on a dome cap. It's not even directly to her scalp. Now what I'm doing here is I'm going to debulk around the crown of the head, because it is a little thick there. So I'm showing you where you need to thin it out with your shears, and I do sell these shears on my website, and I will link that as well. But because I am filming with one hand, it's kind of hard for me to thin this out, but I am thinning it out, and you can do this, and as you can see, it blends a lot more better whenever you go in with your thinning shears. And honestly, once you rake it with a wide tooth comb, or you can use your nails to kind of style it, and I do this to kind of help me see where my layers are, whatever I need to go in and cut and blend. So honestly, this style requires more of your comb styling. So right here, what I'm doing is I'm looking to see how my layers are laying down, and I'm seeing how much more I need to cut. This is one of those heatless styles that you would really want to master, so that you can offer this to your clients. And like I said, this is a removable wig. She comes in all the time and get these. So use a wide tooth comb to kind of see where your layers are laying, because you can always go back and put in more layers later. But I need to make sure that her bang is not too far in her face. So here I am going in with the side of my blade on my Babyliss Pro trimmers, and I am giving her that natural taper on this quick weave wig. So yeah, so make sure that even if you want these trimmers, I'll link that in the description as well. So just take your time and do this. You don't even have to do this at all, because some people like to have that natural how they like to wave it. You can do that as well, but it's completely open to what you want to do. But I'm going to taper around the back as well. And like I said, the key to getting that natural look is you want to make sure that you thin it out. So you're going to do the same thing to the other side as well. And honestly, when you do this, you should be able to get it to a point where she can wear it on either side, because that's what she's going to be able to do, because it's, like I said, symmetry is everything. So whatever she does, she can wear it to either side. But this is the final look, you guys. Simple, 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 easy peasy. Make sure that if you want to see full tutorials and get more gems, more insight, and you want to get direct access, that private coaching, and being able to ask me questions live and get that training you need, and have a voice. Anything that you want to ask or anything like that, suggestions, I'm completely open, and be able to take advantage of the discounts that I give you guys. And I will have a detailed PDF document of an overview of the legacy subscription, so you can download that as well, and it will be in the description box. But again, thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. It's a crash tutorial. So until the next time, bye.